Welcome to Firearm Patriot. Today we're taking a look at the Ruger SR22 pistol chamber for the 22 long rifle, and so far it's been an excellent, reliable pistol. Had very little problems with it, and we're going to just take some shots out here on the range with it, kind of come back a little bit, break it down, talk a little bit about it, and just tell you what I've learned about this particular pistol. So let's go ahead and shoot a little more. Okay, we're going to take another 10 shots to Mr. Green's head with this 22 pistol here. So as you can see, I'm shooting a little bit to the left here, but you know, all 20 rounds are in Mr. Green's head with this little 22 long rifle. So there's a lot of people out there who basically frown on the use of a 22 as a defensive weapon, and you know, I agree that it wouldn't be my first choice, but there's a lot of other people out there who can't handle substantial recoil, and a 22 long rifle might be their only option. And you know, it can be a decent option, one reason, for the accuracy of the gun. So let's go ahead and break the gun down, take a closer look at it, and kind of show you what the features of this SR22 are. Okay, we're here looking at the SR22, and again, this is Ruger's newest semi-automatic pistol. I guess this line really kind of complements their Mark III line, which is a all-metal pistol. This pistol here is a little bit more modern looking. It has a few more features than what the Mark III has. It is, first of all, a polymer frame with a slide that is aluminum. Has a 3.5-inch barrel, and one of the neat things about this barrel is it's removable and it's replaceable with a threaded barrel. So if you want to use a silencer on the barrel and you have a Class 3 to do that with, you can do that. So that does make it an option. It is a stainless steel barrel. Very light gun. It only weighs in at 17.5 ounces, which is exactly what Ruger says it is. It is ambidextrous as far as the magazine release goes. It does have some safety features on it. The safety is a ambidextrous safety, so if you're left-handed, this gun's really set up for left-handers, of course, as well as right-handers. But what it has here is a safety and a decocker combined, and that is a little bit unusual to basically for the safety to be off, it is up as opposed to down. We'll go ahead and put the slide down on this. As you can see, the trigger is in the cock positions in the single action mode, and if you want to basically decock that, all you do is take the safety, you can watch the trigger, or excuse me, the hammer here, and you do that, and it will safely pull that trigger, or excuse me, pull that hammer down without it going off. So it'll be a firing pin block in there. Now, right now, as you can see from the trigger, we're on safe, and the gun will not operate in that up position or down position. So you have to push it up, and now the trigger, of course, it's also got a magazine disconnect, and that's why the trigger's not working right now. So we'll go ahead and put that magazine in there, and you see it'll work. Now again, this is an empty gun. Again, that's a double action trigger, so it does have double action, double strike capability on it. The double action trigger, to be honest with you, is pretty hard. It's not, let me see what the actual poundage is on it. It's pretty sizable. It's 9.1 pounds in the double action mode. The single action mode is 5.1 pounds. So very nice in the single action mode. It is a crisp trigger. It is a polymer trigger, but it's not having any kind of problems with it whatsoever. Another neat feature about this gun is these grips. Go ahead and take the magazine out, and also the magazine, while we're talking about the magazine, it comes with two 10-round magazines. They've got a depressor right here for the follower that allows you to load easily. This particular magazine here has the flat base on it. This one has the extended base, and it comes with two of these, and it also comes with two of the regular base plates. So that's a pretty nice feature. But what a lot of people will like about this gun is it does have pretty nice grips. You can see it has lines molded into the plastic grips here. This is kind of a rubber grip. It also has the Ruger emblem in it right there. This is the small grip. It has another grip. All you gotta do is pull that off, and it has a separate grip which is a little thicker. All you gotta do is just push that right back on, and there you are. You have a thicker grip. So if you have a little bit larger hand, it comes customizable in regards to that. Now, like I said, this slide is aluminum, very light gun. It has some very deep serrations here, and really just about anybody, regardless of their upper body strength, can work this slide. Very, very easy to pull back. Very easy to do that. Even has serrations up here at the front if you need those, but it's just a very, very easy gun with very low recoil. Just really no recoil on this 22 long rifle. You know, a lot of people say you shouldn't use this gun as a self-defense weapon, which I would agree. You know, 22 caliber is not a very strong caliber, but again, some people have problems with recoil and they just can't handle too much more than 22 if they're in that situation. This is certainly better than nothing, and we've probably got these 22s coming out of this barrel about, you know, close to 1,000 feet per second, so they are moving on quite a bit. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sights. We'll go ahead and do the decocker again on that. There you go. Let's go ahead and look at the sights on this gun. There are 3-dot sights on it. There is a blade at the front sight which is adjustable back and forth for windage. So what you can do there basically is move it back and forth. It's also adjustable for elevation. The front sight is a dovetail 1-dot sight as well, so the sights are replaceable, and they're very good. As you can see, they're very good sights that come on the gun. So not bad at all. It also has this Picatinny rail right here, and you can fit a laser on that, or you can fit a light on that, so that's also a very nice option, something that the Ruger Mark IIIs simply do not have. And so it's just a very good line for Rugers in regards to a 22 pistol. Now, what I did in regards to this gun is when I first got it, I just took it right out of the box and started shooting it. I did not in any way clean the gun, and haven't cleaned it yet. And I've got over 800 rounds through it, and really not any kind of malfunctions. The only problem that we had initially is the gun didn't want to go in the battery, but you could hit the bottom of the magazine and it would go in. And to be honest with you, after we shot it for a while, that even stopped. So really, we've not had any kind of problems with this gun. I'll put up on the screen all the different types of ammunition that I put through it. It has functioned fine on bulk ammunition. We've not had any problem. CCI, Winchester, Federal, no problems. I don't use Remington. I've had a lot of problems with Remington bulk ammo in the past. I have shot some Remington Thunderbolts through it without any problem, but as far as the bulk ammo, I kind of have been avoiding that. But you know, as far as Winchester, again, Federal, CCI, no problem with bulk ammo. We have absolutely no issues with it at all. Very low recoil on it, no problem. One of the things I did find kind of problematic for me is when I've got this safety up, it's in fire position, which is that's how it is on this particular gun. Right here is the slide release, and I have a short thumb, and sometimes that safety gets in my way of releasing the slide. And what that could do, and I haven't had this happen because I've been cognitive of it, but what could happen is when you pull the slide at the same time, you could accidentally push the safety down, which would basically decock the gun. That's not been a big issue for me, but it could be an issue for somebody, so I want to point that out. A gun is very easy to disassemble. I'm going to go ahead and disassemble it for you real quick, just so you can see how dirty it is, and see that I haven't cleaned it, and see what a gun looks like. It's been put 800 rounds through it. So we'll go ahead and let's go ahead and do that. All you got to do is simply pull the slide back, lock it, and it has a little tab right here at the front, or right behind the front of the trigger guard, and that comes up like that. As you can see, it's all the way up now. Then I'll just release this slide, and that comes forward. Okay, and what you have here is you have a recoil spring, guide rod. Here's the barrel, and you can see how dirty this gun is. But like I said, it's had over 800 rounds put through it without being cleaned, and like I said, that's not something I normally do. But in this particular case, I just wanted to see how well this 22 did, and it has, again, it's been very reliable. In fact, it's really been more reliable than my Mark III that I have. I generally will clean that gun every time we go out to the range.
And as you can see here, it's a little easier to take this gun apart than it is a Mark III. Mark III has quite a few more steps with it, and I also have to use tools, hammer and a punch, to take my Ruger Mark III. So let's go ahead. We'll zoom back out. Let's do a little bit more shooting with this SR22. Okay, we're going to let Heather shoot the Ruger SR22. She's going to be shooting at Black Bart out there at about 25 yards. So we're going to go ahead and zoom in on Black Bart so you can see him. Looks like she made a nice little circle around Black Bart's gut there, so see 10 more rounds. All right, there you have it. Not bad at all. Looks like Black Bart's not going to be reproducing anymore. So there we have it. 25 yards with the Ruger SR22. Not a bad pistol.